My music publisher. I got the profit up. I always double up. This is your wake-up call. It's about something that's absolutely crucial, in your career, music publishing. Yeah, we don't talk about it enough, okay? Listen, now, okay, you've got the talent, right? Okay, you've got the drive, okay. Do you understand the game of music publishing? No? Well, a little bit. Not enough. You're leaving money on the table, and I'm here to change all of that. What's music publishing? Music publishing, at its core, it's about the rights and royalties of your songs, making sure you get paid when your music is used. We're talking about performance rights, mechanical rights, and sync rights. All the ways your music earns money. Yes. Ching, ching. Can somebody say ching? No, don't worry about it. Get into it. Why is it important? Imagine if you created a killer track. Well, not the killers, a killer track.
Without understanding music publishing,
You might as well be throwing your hard-earned cash out the window. Music publishing ensures you collect all the royalties that are rightfully yours. It's not just about making music. It's about making a living from your music. The consequences of ignorance. Let's talk about a real-life example. Ever hear of a little band called the Beatles? Legendary, right? But not their bank accounts. They didn't understand the music publishing early on would cost them big time. Later on, down the line, years later, their manager signed away their publishing rights. Dirty. And they lost millions in royalties. That's the kind of mistake that can haunt you for a lifetime. Understanding equals empowerment. On the flip side, get someone like Taylor Swift. She knows the game. She fought for her masters, re-recorded her albums, okay? And took control of her publishing, okay? That's why she's not just a superstar. She's a business mogul. Right now, the hot topic, catalog buying spree.
Here's a breakdown of some notable transactions. Kiss, the iconic rock band, sold their entire catalog, brand name, and IP to the Swedish company Pophouse Entertainment Group. The deal, which includes rights for Avatar concerts, is estimated to be over $300 million. Stevie Nicks. The Fleetwood Mac star sold an 80% stake in her music to Primary Wave for a reported $100 million in late 2020. Her bandmates followed suit. These sales reflect a growing trend where artists are cashing in on their life's work. It's a significant shift in the music business. The trend is partly driven by the fact that 2/3 of all music streamed is made up of catalog music, and streaming accounts for 84% of all music industry revenue.
Bottom line, if you're not up to speed on music publishing, you're not just a musician. You're a volunteer. Let me say that again. Volunteering your work, your passion, your future earnings.
Of all music industry revenue.
Don't do that. Educate yourself. Take control.
84% of all
and make sure you're getting your future earnings.
Music industry revenue.
Every penny you deserve. So what's it going to be? Are you going to be a cautionary tale or a success story? The choice is yours. But remember, knowledge is power. And in the music industry, power means getting paid. This is why music publishing administrators can be important. See, administrators are the unsung heroes for songwriters and music creators like you and me. They're the ones who make sure that the royalties generated by your songs don't just vanish in thin air. Let's dive into that. Dig into it. Let's jump into it. How are we going to get into it? However you get into it, do it. Okay? What do? A music publishing administrator manages the rights of a songwriter in the marketplace. They handle the nitty-gritty of registering and licensing your songs with the proper entities, including performance rights organizations, known as PROs, collective management organizations, CMOs, and mechanical rights organizations, MROs. They're the bridge between your music and the money it earns.
Why are they important?
They don't own your music. They help you monetize it by taking care of the administrative task. You probably don't want to do that. You're busy writing songs. They're busy collecting your money. Sounds like a win-win to me. Okay? You focus on what you do best, creating music. That's what we do. Okay? Yes. They collect royalties and licensing fees on your behalf and charge a small commission for their services. They collect royalties and licensing fees on your behalf. How can they help you? Global reach. They have a network that spans across the globe, ensuring your music is registered, earning royalties no matter where it's played. Time saving. They deal with the paperwork and follow-up, saving you a ton of time and hassle.
Financial maximization.
Financial domination in the music industry starts with music publishing. They're experts finding every penny your music is owed. You may have more money that your music has generated than you're aware of. This always happens. It always happens, like music producers who give out beats to rappers or singers or whoever, and they don't use it right then. But maybe the producer finds out years down the line, somebody did use their beat and it generated thousands or millions of dollars. But they never registered the beat, so they never got those thousands or millions of dollars. They have to attempt to get it when they find out, or just miss out completely. It's kind of a sore loss at that point. So do it right away as second. The second your song or a music creation has been manifested into a tangible context, make sure you register it correctly or have a music publishing administrator do it for you, or you'll be missing out. Publishing administrators do it for you. Bottom line, if you're serious about making a living from your music, a music publishing administrator is a partner you need. They're the key to unlocking the full potential of your songs. With their help, you can rest assured that your music is working hard for you as you work to create it. So consider teaming up with a publishing administrator to take your music career to the next level. It's a smart move and they can pay off big time. So what are you going to do? You got a lot to think about. And we got a lot more to talk about. My Music Publisher. Follow, add me, repost, share with your music friends and creators. Ask questions in the comments. Let's address everything you don't know in a clear and concise way so you can no longer be confused on how you get paid as a musician, where the money's coming from, and how you collect it, because we'll have all those answers for you. My Music Publisher.
I got the profit up. I got the profit up.
Yeah, let's go T.
I got the profit up.
Hey Terrence, my name is Carrick and I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia. And so earlier you mentioned about acting, and I just had a question about the entertainment industry. Being that I'm from Atlanta, everyone swears they're a rapper or that they can rap. Even my grandma said she was dropping a gospel mixtape. So that's dropping this spring apparently. And so I have an older brother who actually wants to get into the music industry. And it got me thinking about Hustle and Flow. It probably wasn't as gritty as Hustle and Flow was, but he's really trying to get his name out there. And so my question to you is, what advice would you have for someone who's trying to break into the entertainment industry, whether it be acting or music? Also, I got a copy of his songs on here if you want to listen to it on the way back home.
Well, you just said it right. You said break into the business. How do you break into something?
We'll enter the business if that...
No, you had it right. Because they don't want you in there. Everybody else wants that job. They're trying to keep you out. So you have to break into the business. How do you break into something? There's a little cunning involved in that. And there's a little violence involved in that. It's aggression involved in breaking into something. So there's passion involved in that. And that passion is what's going to drive you wherever you're supposed to be. I can tell you, go over to, to 5th and Dunbar, and it's going to happen for you over there. It's not going to happen there. It's going to happen for you when you actively work in concert with your desires. So you want to be an actor? You don't go to Saudi Arabia. You got to go to LA or New York in the States, and you do your time there. And my thing is, I have no toleration for rivalry whatsoever. It's not black eyes and bloody noses for me. It's life or death when I'm in that ring. And that ring is the set and the stage for me. So I'm coming in there to dismantle you. I'm coming in there to take away any falsehood that you have, that you were carrying yourself with. I want to shake that up with truth, and to where you don't even know your lines afterwards, that you're just sitting there. So if you can't come in ready for life or death, you think it's a black eye or bloody nose, you will lose your life in that game. You go in there and you destroy them, and you break into the business however you have to.